Hi everyone, some of you may know I'm pregnant and I'll be giving birth in a couple of days time. So this video is basically things that we have done in preparation of the new baby, and one of those things would be clearing my Take-A-Lot cart, which includes the Snookums baby bottle steam sterilizer. It has these suction bowls. It has a Tommy Tippy bottle brush. It has the cactus mimicking toy. It has a tablet, a baby reading book. It has the baby milk powder dispenser. It has a push walker as well as these baby bibs, a set of baby bibs. Now, the only things on this cart, which is for the new baby, is of course the Snookums baby bottle steam sterilizer, as well as the Tommy Tippy bottle brush and the milk powder dispenser. The rest are actually for Yala, but I'll be doing a separate baby haul 9 to 18 months video for that. So yeah, that's what's in my cart for the new baby, those 3 items. The rest are gonna be things for the rest of the stuff for the baby will be from Yella's old furniture, as you will see us cleaning and prepping those for the new baby. Like I was saying, and then we'll probably just sanitize these parts either with bleach or like sanitize or like handy Andy, and then that's just the inside all brushed out. That was washed. It's the base cover before I put on the mattress. The mattress is over here drying. The car seat is over there drying. The stroller is over there. We didn't have to wash the stroller. We actually didn't even use it that much. So once again, I just brushed it through, got out all the little dust particles, as well as like little crumbs from her from Yella having snacks while we're driving around, and then just cleared out the bottom once again. And then what I'll probably then do is also sanitized the handlebars and the little metal particles off it. And then yeah, going over here. Oh no, cuddly masifaki pegs. Masifaki pegs. Okay, over here we had the kitties. Let me just feel. Well, yeah, it's kind of dry. We can put it out. I'm just gonna move that. And then over here we just got the cot's net, as well as you know, the baby's bath floaty. And then over there we've got the rest of the car seat, which is the cushioning, as well as the car seat's little cover to protect the baby from the sun. So I'm just gonna move this one over here. It was hanging over there, but Hi. Hi everyone, so we're back at home. The princess is sleeping. Okay, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a video done today, hopefully, but there's still a few more laundry things we need to do. For example, the baby's Snuggle-Roo baby carrier, the infant one. A lot of these things that I'm reusing was obviously in my first baby essentials haul, so for those that haven't watched that, please watch that. And yeah, so I need to wash that as well. So the baby carrier, the small Snuggle-Roo baby carrier, as well as my maternity waistband. That maternity waistband helped me a lot the first time around, so I'm gonna use it again. And what else? We were gonna wash a few things that Yella wore as a baby, but then we just realized, you know what, Yella's got girl energy, she's got feminine energy, and so we just don't want to be in a space whereby we reuse girl clothes for a baby boy. So yeah, that's why we were like, okay, you know what, let's just buy a few items in complete blue, because we know for a fact that it's a boy now. I hope there's no surprises, but our gynae this time told us that it's a boy. So yeah, so we bought some blue things, a lot of blue things this time around, and then once he's here, then we're gonna add more onto his wardrobe. But yeah, there's a lot of things though that they're still gonna share. For example, Yella had so many receivers, Yella had so many blankets, and he's gonna use the exact same things that Yella used. The only thing that they're not going to be sharing will be the clothes. So the clothes that we did save, that we said that we were going to make him wear, we've decided that we're going to give those ones away. So okay, yeah guys, Leondo. Yeah, catch you guys on the flip side. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't know if you can hear me, but I get so nervous when I have to use my voice, my own voice. Like when I go live on a video, I get so nervous. So but I'm gonna try and do this quick nesting video, well, intro, and then yeah. Okay, as you might know, I'm pregnant again with my second baby, and we were told that it's a boy. So, and then yeah, my kids are 14 months apart, because Yella turned 1 year in December, and so now she's 13 months, and before she turns 14 months, the new baby would be due. So so yeah, my babies are 14 months apart. So okay guys, yeah, I'm so happy that this time around it's a boy, because now I'm done. I'm like officially done. It was a bit of a oops, you know, the second pregnancy, but you know, when we found out that we were pregnant, I'll probably do a separate video for that, where I'm explaining, you know, my whole birth pregnancy journey. So yeah, but like I said, when I found out that I was pregnant, I was happy. I was like, okay, you know, maybe I'm gonna get my whole I'm gonna get the children out of the way, and then I'm done. And now I'm even more happy because at least it's like a boy, so I can't be like, oh, I wish I had a boy, or I wish I had a girl, because I've got both. So okay, yeah. What else? I did a baby's essentials haul, so you guys would find that in my videos if you want to go and look at my baby's essentials haul, where I show you guys everything we bought for the first baby. And so now the nice thing is that because my kids are so close together, we just basically used the first baby's baby stuff for this baby. And like I explained in the car, we using everything that Yala used on the second baby except for her clothes. So we're gonna start new clothes for the new baby. The only thing they are sharing are baby furniture and baby appliances, you know, and like baby blankets, you know. But actual clothes, we just decided we're not gonna let them share. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys us prepping the baby furniture, washing it, like your car seats, the baby's cot, the baby's stroller, the baby's bath floaty, the baby's secondary mattress. We washed all of that. Currently what's being washed is the baby carrier, the Snuggle-Roo one, like I already explained, and my Carry-Well waistband, and what else is gonna be there? Oh, and things like towels and so forth. So I'll be inserting snippets in between so that you guys can have a look into that. So yeah. Okay, so we're back from the stores, like you saw, and I like going to Ackermans. Hey, I like going to Ackermans for babies' clothes because they grow out of these outfits so quickly. So there's really no point in buying a lot and buying expensive, because quite frankly, you are going to have to buy again when she reaches her 3 months milestone. Right now we were just buying for when she gets out of the hospital, because, you know, as Black people, we also don't like to jinx ourselves, so we don't buy a lot of stuff until the baby is actually here already. So these are actually things that that I would say they're more essential to my hospital bag. But something else I wanted to mention about the hospital bag, you know, the last time I went to go and deliver, I had so many things in my bag. Like I used one of my baby bags, but it was so fully packed with what I would say was not even necessary. Like, I feel that if you've got medical aid, like I'm on medical aid, and so when I was there, when I was admitted, honey, I wore the hospital's gown. They made me wear the hospital's gown, so I didn't even need a nightie. And then two, I took out my slippers because I packed them, but you are hardly ever on the floor unless you go to the bathroom or something like that. Oh, come on. So, but yeah, I guess just so that you can move around and whatever, you'll probably need your slippers. So I would say your slippers are important, but your nightgown, not that much. Right through your stay there, they are going to be probing you down there, and it's not going to be about you being dressed. No one cares about what you dressed in and what you look like. You in your room most of the time. You hardly have any contact with other people except for the midwives and the nurses that are there, and then eventually your gynae. So dressing up or like taking extravagant nightwear or taking a whole bunch of clothes to the hospital is super unnecessary. If anything, you are not going to wear it. I didn't wear my pajamas I took to the maternity ward. I never even wore them. I was dressed in the hospital's gown. But I can understand if you don't like hospital gowns and you would just prefer you being dressed in your own clothes. And maybe some people just like to document their pregnancy, and so it's important to get the aesthetic right. But personally, when I was there, I was so focused on making sure that me and the baby are healthy, and we're just listening to the doctors and the nurses' instructions right through. And I was also just super exhausted, so I could hardly do any. I didn't do much documentation, but I did do some, so I'll show you that in the separate video I mentioned, whereby I'll be telling you about my pregnancy journeys. Anyway, what else? Oh, you don't even need maternity pads. They'll supply you with maternity pads. They will supply you with those disposable underwear. They gave me disposable underwear and a maternity pad, while I had my own maternity pad and my own stuff in my bag. No one asked. It's just the general procedure in the hospital. And what else? Oh, you don't need to pack any toiletries for the baby, because after you've given birth, they clean the baby and then they dress the baby in what was the baby dressed in? Why do I feel like they had baby clothes for the baby? No, they didn't dress the baby. They gave the baby their own nappies, and then they swaddled the baby in a receiver from the hospital and a blanket from the hospital. Because remember, after you give birth and they go wash the baby goes for examination with a pediatrician that's by the hospital. And then and then they have the baby in the hospital's receiver as well as the hospital's blanket, and then they bring the baby out to you so that you can nurse the baby. So technically speaking, Yala only wore the outfits that I packed for her when we were being discharged. And so in the bag, luckily I would say you would need your outfit for being discharged. And of course, if you don't like their outfits or their blankets or whatever, and you being finicky about what your baby is covered in, then of course I'm sure you can communicate. But quite frankly, we just used the one outfit that we got discharged in. So she had an outfit when we left, and her baby receiver and a baby blanket when we left. That's what we left with. And then their stay at the hospital. And what else? Oh, once again, if you're going to a private hospital, they're gonna give you a a maternity bag. I never got my maternity bag from my hospital, and that was because they said that they had ordered and they were coming in the next week, and that they would call me when they were available. They never did, but at the same time I never followed up on it because I had so many baby bags already, and I had the Dischem one, and so I was just like, you know what, it's okay, save it for someone else. But usually you're supposed to get a baby bag with all of the toiletries in there. So you're gonna get like maternity pads, you're gonna get baby nappies, you're gonna get surgical spirits, you're gonna get, there's quite a few things in there, baby soaps that comes in those hospital bags from the hospital. But like I said, with my first baby, it was my first baby, and I bought so many things, so it wasn't that important to have the hospital one. But I'm trying to say that if you are in a situation whereby you can't afford the things as of yet, but you do happen to have medical aid, you wouldn't have to worry that much because a lot of the things are already at the hospital. You don't necessarily have to pack a bag. And that's the honest truth. You don't necessarily have to pack a bag. But people just pack bags for their own convenience. And there's nothing wrong with that. Also, when you go and give birth at like a public hospital, you will probably have to pack your own bag because the facilities are not the same, and they won't provide you with these little extras that people that are going to private or that pay medical aid benefit from. So hospital bag videos are actually more for people that go to public hospital, and people that, I would say, people that have to stay longer at the hospital, because I gave birth at 8 p.m. on the 18th of December, and then I was discharged the very next morning. So I didn't even stay there, so I didn't even have to pack all the stuff that I packed. I really didn't even have to pack all that stuff that I packed. And so okay, yeah. Oh, so people that go for C-sections definitely stay at the hospital, I think for more than 3 days, because I think they help you clean your wound, because you underwent surgery, so they have to help you with your stitches and whatever, and teach you how to clean it and whatever. So those are the only type of people that I would say would need hospital bags, like serious packing. People that give birth at public, and people that are undergoing C-section, whether at public or private, because you have to stay there longer. But if you NVD, really, ma'am, you're really in there and out of there. Like, there's no need to pack an extensive hospital bag. What was important in my hospital bag, and what will be in my hospital bag even this time around, will be my toiletries and a towel and change of clothes for when I get discharged. I will pack nighties, as I did buy them, just in case for whatever reason there's a shortage of hospital gowns or whatever, but I will pack mine just in case. And then this time around I'm gonna pack snacks. That's something I didn't do, and I just relied on the hospital food, and I didn't like the hospital food. Now I'm not bashing hospital food, because whoever came up with those meal plans is probably a professional dietitian, and that's the type of meals they feel generally everyone should have if they in the hospital or if they're not well. So I can't be being like, oh, I don't like this, because there's nothing wrong with me, I'm just giving birth. So obviously my diet would still be whatever I was eating before. So this time around I'm definitely gonna pack snacks. yeah, that's like the extra thing I'm gonna pack. And then I'm gonna have an outfit for the baby, a receiver for the baby, and a blanket for the baby, and that will be it this time. So there won't be all these other a lot of things. And so yeah, also when it comes to toiletries for the baby, Yella's still using her baby toiletries, so she's still using the Johnson & Johnson baby wash, the Johnson's baby powder. She's still using the Johnson's baby jelly, Johnson's lotions. So I didn't have to go out and buy all those things because they're already in my house now. So when the new baby comes and he's at a point whereby he needs to start getting his baths after 2-3 weeks, then I'm gonna start using whatever Yella's using. Even the wipes, we still have the wipes that we were using with Yella. We just added a few more wipes when we went out today, and then which wasn't even necessary because we do have wipes in the bag. So yeah, what else, you know, if I think of something, I'm gonna add on as we go. So anyway, I'm gonna show you however what I did go out and buy now, so that you can see cow. Is there a car moving up and down? Yeah, Koba. But okay, you're fine. Sorry about that. There's a car moving up and down in front of our house. There's a car moving up and down in front of our house, and that's because I'm recording in the lounge, and to get good lighting, I opened my curtains. So I don't know if they probably had to double check what I was doing, but they've driven off now. Anyway, if there's anything else that I can think of that I would need in my hospital bag that I didn't mention now, I'll mention it later. But let me show you what we got from the stores today. First things first, what we have here, we went and got little pants like these. Comes in a set, and they blue, and then the matching tops, just 2 matching tops. Nazo, we've got Nazo there in blue and navy, and it has all these cute little words. Being this cute is great because it's a bear. And then the other one just has all these cute little words like so loved, great, cute, mama, and yeah. Then we don't really need this. Yella's got quite a few. You'll also see that I've got a Take-A-Lot cart that I'm trying to clear, and in that Take-A-Lot cart I've ordered more bibs. So, but I saw these and I was like, oh, let me get a few, and they match the outfits that I took. So we went ahead and got these. Then I got something warm, which I doubt he'll need right now, but because it's so hot, it's February, but we're going into March soon, so the weather might change. So we just got something nice and warm for him to get dressed in. We bought this little waffle blanket. It's in yellow. Once again, this one wasn't that necessary, but we just thought, ugh, it would be nice if he has his own blanket when he leaves the hospital. So we got that. And then I bought him some baby face cloths These came in a 3-pack in blue. And then, like I said, I bought myself these nighties, just standard cotton nighties. This is a 2-pack, so it's 2 different ones. And then, yeah, and then I bought myself slippers for my maternity ward. Yep. Oh, and then I bought myself underwear because I'm gonna be using maternity pads. I got these maternity pads from Pick and Pay, and I usually use the last time I was pregnant, I used the Carrywell maternity pads, but they didn't have any of the Carrywell stock, so I just grabbed what was in front of me. I only bought 1 packet because, once again, with the baby bags that we get for free, they usually pack maternity pads. And so yeah, if I need more, we'll just get them after the delivery. And so you can't really use the disposable panties with those maternity pads because they don't have wings. So you're gonna need like your normal full panties or like boy short panties, but I don't like boy short panties. I like normal full panties instead. So I went ahead and just got an additional 3-pack. Chances are, like the last time, I ended up throwing these away because I ended up washing and reusing, and then eventually I just threw them away because they just reminded me of my pregnancy. And then I bought 1 pack of newborn nappies because Yella's nappies are her size, and she's currently like on a size 5. She just woke up, so this video is about to get kind of difficult. Yella's nappy sizes are size 5, so she can't share those. So he will need his own pack, and then we'll add more when he's home. But these are just the ones that we got in case. And then I got a bottle of surgical spirits once again, just in case. I do have cotton pads, but I don't know where they are. So instead of like going through our wardrobe and going crazy, let's just have a pack in front of us handy for when we're gonna use it. And then of course surgical spirits to clean the new baby's belly button. And then yeah, that's about it. Oh, and then I bought more wipes, but I can't, the packet, I didn't bring that packet. The packet is on the kitchen counter. We bought more wipes, and we bought a bottle brush because, once again, this new baby is gonna use Yella's old Tommy Tippy bottles, and so we're just gonna re-wash them because we had them stored away. So we're gonna get them out, just re-wash them, have them rinsed out, have them set out for the new baby for when the baby is young. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna have snippets in between where you guys will be seeing what we've been doing, all the washing that we had to do, all the laundry that we had to do for the baby in preparation for his homecoming. So yeah, that is about it. Hey, Yella's awake, and we got this top for her. That's something else I didn't want to show you guys because it's not really part of this video, but we got this top for her, and then she'll just be wearing it with her white shorts for tomorrow when she's back at daycare. They have a Valentine's theme, so so that's what she's going to wear for tomorrow. That's yours. So that's what she's. Hi everyone. It's the 15th of February. Today's my expected due date. I had spotting in the morning. I woke up at 8 and I had spotting. And then, but we've been clear ever since. There was no pain then. And then around about 1 p.m., I had my first contraction. So yeah, nothing major. It's gone now, so I'm just waiting for the follow-ups. At this point, I'm not even sure if that was a contraction or if I was just, I don't know if it was a contraction. It was definitely a contraction, but it lasted about 2 minutes. And so right now the time is 2 p.m. So that means it was for 2 minutes, and like it's been an hour and I haven't felt another contraction yet. So yeah, I've downloaded a contraction app, and even the app has prompted me to the kid from next door is playing outside, so let's just wait. Okay, so like I was saying, so I've downloaded an contraction app, timer, whatever. So that's what I've started logging my contractions on. So yeah, it's basically a waiting game from here. I'm in no kind of pain. The contraction was light, I would say, like felt like a stomach cramp or something, and then it goes away. And so yeah, I'm really hoping something happens either tonight or tomorrow, because honey, I'm so heavy, and I just want to get this over and done with so that I can resume my normal life. So yeah, I'm very calm. I've been listening to affirmations. So you can download these anywhere, really. You can listen to birth affirmations, delivery affirmations. I'm sure you can find some on YouTube. So I'm very calm. I'm very calm. I'm ready, actually. I'm ready more than anything. So I just like these affirmations because like they just put you like in this mental space whereby you can feel like, okay, you know what, I can do this. I can definitely do this. I'm thinking of putting my hair in 2 plaits, because if I do feel pain or whatever and I start freaking out and I decide to go to the hospital and I'm not dilated enough, then I will definitely have to maybe sleep over. And then in that case, just having it in a bun would not be ideal, because I wouldn't want to be in a situation whereby I have to tend to my hair the next day while I'm in the hospital. I would rather just have plaits so that I don't have to worry about grooming my hair in the hospital. I'll just focus on getting this baby out of me. So yeah, chances are I'm gonna put my hair in 2 plaits later on today. I'm gonna be packing my hospital bag, but like I said, because I'm not feeling any pains or whatever, my contractions are still far apart, I'm not really in a hurry. So yeah, So yeah, I don't know why I'm swaying. Why am I swaying? I need to stand still. I'm probably nervous. I think I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but I'm not scared yet. I'm not scared yet, but it is what it is. I'll keep you guys updated. But right now I'm still at home, and yeah. Hi everyone. The time now is 10:30, and I haven't had any contraction since the last time I told you guys that I had a contraction. That was it was yesterday in the morning or in the afternoon. I can't remember. But today's the 16th, and the time right now is 10:30. And for the past hour, I've been feeling mild contractions, nothing crazy yet. So I decided to pack my bags, my hospital bag, like officially pack it now. And I just got out of the shower. Like I said, I'm gonna put my hair in plaits. Yella's asleep, and I think we're gonna leave in the morning. From the pain, it's not that intense. It's intense, but it's not that intense. I really don't know whether my pain threshold is high or whether everyone feels this pain. It's really something difficult to measure because it's like pain, so it's subjective. So yeah, but anyway, this is where we're at right now. Let me plait my hair, and then I'll probably sleep now, and then guys, okanye izandifosa, because it is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. So yeah, it's a waiting game, and anytime is tea time. So yeah, anyway guys, that's it for me. Oh, most of the pain is in my back. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Like, it's not so much from my stomach at this point. It's severe back pain. So the contractions are moving along my back, my lower back. So yeah, if that means anything. But right now, I don't think it's anything crazy. I know this is not giving birth pain. This is like early contractions, active labor pain. And then yeah, I'm gonna listen to some more affirmations and then probably go to sleep. And then I'll let you guys know. Hopefully I sleep till the morning, because right now we're just all hoping that we leave in the morning. But if anything has to happen in the middle of the night, then so be it. But we're prepared. So yeah, good night. In the hospital waiting to get discharged, I'm like so emotional right now because it's been hours that I'm here unnecessarily, and I'm just getting irritated because I really miss my family and I miss Yala, and I wanted everyone to like meet each other for the first time, and now it's not going as per our plan. So yeah, I don't know if my discharge date as per my gynae, whether I'll be leaving or whether I'll be leaving later on today. I'm not sure at this point, but yeah, it is what it is. But this is us just chilling.
Okay for now. For now. For later.
We already four, but the fourth one has been isolated in the children's nursery.
But here's to
So yeah, I was gonna meet her brother a bit later than expected, isn't it? But she was so excited. She saw the video. I showed a video of me and with Umdan, and she was like blowing kisses with the baby.
she did that.
Nana.
Papa. Uncle Papa. Uncle Papa Lily.
Yeah. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello to the Nunu.
Hello, Gigi. Hello.
Say hello to the Nunu. Hi everyone. So it's the next day. I'm at home. I couldn't do much recording at the hospital because you know, at some point I was just upset because I wasn't being allowed to get discharged because they were monitoring my baby's sugar levels, and I know they were just following medical procedure, standard medical procedure, because my baby weighed 4.2 kgs. So they had to like monitor the sugar levels, but like I felt I had to get home to my 1-year-old, so I allowed them to monitor right through the day, and then round about past 6 p.m. or to 7 p.m. Later that day, I asked to get discharged, you know, so that I can get home to the rest of my family. And I'm happy I did, because my mother and my brother came over to come and see the baby. My boyfriend also got to see the baby for the first time. Because of COVID, he couldn't come inside to see the baby because he's with my 1-year-old. The 1-year-old can't come in, and then the baby that just got born can't go out. So the three of us could meet outside in the lobby and chill, but the whole point of being there was for the baby, so they couldn't see each other. So I'm glad that we got to go get home so that everyone can bond with the new baby. And yeah, so today's the next day, and baby's still fine. She's been feeding. What I am gonna do is probably by Monday I might just go past the Little Life clinic just to ensure that everything is still fine and that his blood levels are still good, his sugar levels are still good, sorry. So yeah, anyway guys, so let me get into my birth stories, but I'm gonna set up for that in an appropriate place where it's quiet, and I'll be able to speak to you guys. So give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I thought I was gonna make notes, but then I just decided I'm gonna freestyle through this video. So yeah, my birth journey, my birth stories. Guys, I would like to say that I had some drama, but with both pregnancies, they were both absolutely drama free. And this is what this pregnancy or birth story is going to be about. It's actually for people that just want a good story and want to focus on the positive sides of delivery. And so if you're about that life, stay tuned, because this is going to be the most uneventful birth stories ever. I know things can go wrong. I know people plan to go natural and they end up doing C-sections. I know terrible things happen to other people's babies, like stillbirths and so forth, but this is not that type of story, and this does not take away from those stories. So I want you to listen to this story knowing that there are still risks, but this is for a mom that would like to focus on the positive side of things. So yes, where do I begin? Okay, with my first pregnancy, I fell pregnant when we do the calculation round about March. Okay, and when I look at the timeline, I'm like, yeah, that's about it, because we went into lockdown, and I remember my partner and I were so happy that we were just everyone's gonna stay home and we're gonna have so much bonding time and whatever. And guys, yo, it went down that week. I'm not even gonna lie. We bought so many things. We bought groceries, we bought munchies, we bought alcohol, and it was lit. Okay, and at the time, I was no longer on contraception, right? But we had been having unprotected sex. So, like I said, we've been having unprotected sex for like the longest of time while I was not on contraception anymore. And at that point, like, I had not fallen pregnant, but I had not fallen pregnant, but we had been planning to fall pregnant. But we had been trying for quite a while that we forgot that, oh, that's what we were busy with, Ganen, you know. And so when I missed my period, I was like, oh my God, what's going on? But I wasn't worried. I just thought maybe it's late. And then my boyfriend's like, dude, you haven't gone on your period for like a long time. And this is now around about May. And I'm like, I actually haven't. I think I skipped April. And he's like, yeah, I think you did. So we then went and bought pregnancy tests, and they came back positive. I was pregnant. And we were so happy. We were so happy because we had been wanting this now, you know. So like, yeah, and then we went to the clinic to just confirm, and they referred me to the public hospital, and they double checked there with a scan, and they were like, yeah, you're pregnant. And then when I had the first opportunity to, I went back to work, because remember, it was still lockdown, and now they had dropped from 5 to I think 4, and so you could go to work, but you'd have to go to work in like shifts. So I remember I was off during this time when I'm finding this out, and then I was like, when I go back to work, I'm gonna go sort out my medical aid ASAP, because, you know, I'm not going the public route. And so yes, I was just so excited, and I just wanted to provide the best healthcare for my child. And so yeah, so I signed up for my medical aid, and I started going to a gynae and doing my scans there. During that pregnancy, like, I didn't have any weird side effects. I didn't experience any swelling. I didn't experience any puffiness. I experienced nausea in the beginning. So I would wake up and like have morning sickness, and, you know, I vomited occasionally right through, but not a lot, just at random times. And then in the last trimester, yeah, the last trimester, I was just extremely tired, and I would say that's where I felt the child's weight with the first baby the most. I was like, okay, I'm like super pregnant. But even then, it was so graceful because, you know, everyone was complimenting me right through my pregnancy. Everyone's like, oh, you look so cute, oh, you're carrying so well and whatever. And so yeah, okay, then my EDD for my first pregnancy was on the 17th of December. And so that day, I remember I woke up and I didn't feel anything, and I thought, "Oh, I guess it's not going to happen now. Maybe in a week's time, I don't know." And so we went and did, you know, our last minute shopping. I remember we went to go pick up some stuff for the first baby. We bought quite a lot of stuff for the first baby because it was our first baby. You know, we had absolutely no furniture. We had absolutely no baby things. So it was important that we went and bought those things. Just hold, let me close that door. So yeah, it was important that we went ahead and stock up with all the baby essentials, you know. And so yeah, we came back home from the mall that day. It was just a normal day. My boyfriend is like, do you think you're okay? Should I go to work? I'm like, yeah, no, go to work. So we went to work, and then I came back and I slept. And around about 7 or so, I felt, okay, I need to go pee. So I got up and I closed my windows, and because I was taking a nap, obviously. When I came back, I took a nap, and so I woke up, it was like 7 p.m. And so I closed my windows, I went to the bathroom, but when I was taking a pee, and I wiped and I checked, there was like blood. So I started panicking, and I quickly packed my hospital bag, because remember, I didn't pack because I was like, maybe it's not gonna happen now, you know. So because I thought I would have felt some sort of cramps throughout the day to like cue me for like going to the hospital, but I felt nothing, you know. Even with the blood, it was just blood, but I was not experiencing any pain. But I panicked because I saw the blood, because I thought maybe something's wrong, you know. So yeah, I called my boyfriend, but apparently he was on the floor, so he didn't see the phone calls. And then I went to his workplace. They called him out for me when we went to the hospital. But now it's like the prime of COVID, and they have such strict regulations, so they don't allow him in. So he has to wait for me, and they let me in by myself, and then we start talking, and with the nurses and the midwives that were at the hospital, and apparently I was 2 centimeters dilated. So then it was basically a waiting game, you know. So I slept there. My boyfriend left my car at the hospital, and then he bought his way back home so that he can freshen up and eat, and, you know, get himself out of his work clothes and whatever. So yeah, and then he would make his way back to the hospital again, chill in my car for a few hours, let me know that he's downstairs, just so that I can feel like I'm not alone at the hospital. And then he bolts his way back home. So yeah, it was that type of situation. And then yeah, so the 18th of December, around about 4 p.m, like, I started feeling severe pain, severe cramps, okay. And that's when I was like, wow, what is going on, guys? it was intense, you know, it was intense. It's a pain that I've never felt before. It's like someone's punching you or like squeezing you from like inside, like pinching you. Very, not a pinch, let me not say pinch, it's not a pinch, it's like a squeeze. It's like something is gripping you from like your insides, and they would like grip and let go and just grip you real good and then let go. And it came like that. So those were obviously the contractions. Guys, I was like freaking out. They started calling my gynae and they started prepping me for like delivery. And then I remember they had given me like my pain injection around about 3 p.m. So I was also kind of, as much as I could feel the pain, I was also kind of in and out of it because of the medication that they gave me, like a pain injection. So yeah, my gynae arrived, I believe it was like past 6, and then they started telling me that whenever I feel the urge to push, I'm gonna have to push. And so they moved me to another room, like a labor room. And yeah, that's where they set me up. You know, they put up the lights and everything and whatever devices they might need. And then they set it up there for you. And then, yeah, I pushed. And it's weird because I never took like, you know, those what are they called, Lamar classes, like where they teach you what to do during delivery. And I think I should have done that because I think my medical aid covers that, but I didn't feel the need to. I just thought, I guess you push, right? But apparently I was like pushing wrong. Apparently I was like screaming instead of pushing. So they were like, you need to calm down, stop screaming. We need you to push through your bums, almost as if you're going to the toilet. And yeah, so I started doing that, and yeah, the baby started coming out, and yeah, that was it. So round about 2:08, like, yeah, I think her tag said 1957 or 1958, you know. So a few minutes to 8 p.m. I rounded off to 8 p.m. I always tell people, oh, she came around 8 p.m. at night. Round about then, the baby was born, and yeah, that was it. No stitches. Baby was healthy. Then they did the monitoring and the immunizations, and so we slept there that night. And then my doctor discharged me the next morning for 9 a.m. and then the pediatrician also discharged the baby soon after that. They just did the last vitals checks, and we were out of there. So yeah, nothing major, nothing extra, straightforward birth. With this baby, so obviously I had my first baby, right? And now it's like 2021. I had that baby in December. So it's 2021 and she's growing just fine and everything. And I was supposed to go to my 6-week checkup to my gynae, but because I felt fine, I just assumed that there's no need to go and check with my gynae because we've already confirmed that I'm good. So guys, so we just went to we just went about our lives like normal. Okay, so my boyfriend keeps reminding me though that, yeah, as much as you're good, but like, can you get back on contraception? Like, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Guys, like around about May, kwakhona. Was it May? No, around about May or June, I realized no, something happened. I think I'm pregnant again. So like, yeah, they were like, my boyfriend was like, dude, you can't be serious. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm pregnant again. Okay. And so at the end of May, we bought pregnancy tests and we checked, and I was indeed very much pregnant, and I was still very early. So this time around, the second time around, we discovered it much faster. We knew that, okay, we're in. With the first pregnancy, we realized weeks in, I think 10 weeks in, that, oh, we're pregnant. In this case, I think we were like 2 weeks in that, oh, we're pregnant. So this time around, I realized it very fast that, okay, we're pregnant. Okay. And so yeah, we were just like, well, it is what it is. The baby's here now. There's nothing we can do. In fact, this is actually a good thing because all Yala's furniture is still there with us. We'll just unpack it, and the new baby will use Yala's old stuff. So yeah, and then we just realized, okay, we need to start formalizing our relationship now, especially since it's 2 babies. So my boyfriend quickly went, he paid damages for my previous baby before my baby was born, right, for our firstborn. And then so in 2021 he decided to like wrap up the whole lobola thing so that we can be recognized as like an official couple, that it's no longer just a fat and set, like we're not just cohabitating, we are trying to get married. Okay. And so that the families are aware of that. And so yeah, so we did that, and then yeah, and then Yala turned 1, and we had our engagement party, and then we waited, and then the new baby was due. My second born was due in Feb, which is like recently. So by the time you're watching this, I've obviously already given birth. And then yeah, my EDD for this baby was the 15th of February. And I remember I was like, you know what? I so wish that it could be like the day before. I was really hoping that I could give birth like on the 14th, like on Valentine's Day. But I didn't. And then the 15th arrived. Hey, the baby's awake. Okay, let me come through. I just had to feed him and burp him. So okay, I'm back. So you might hear some baby sounds in the back because he's so happy because he just had one of his feeding sessions, and mommy burped him, and so he's just he's just lying there in satisfaction now. So okay, seems like he's going back to sleep. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, where was I? Oh, I thought that he was gonna be a Valentine's baby, but let me just close my door. I thought he was gonna be a Valentine's baby, but yeah, so like I said, I thought that he was gonna be a Valentine's baby, but no baby on the 14th. Then the 15th, still no baby. And I thought I felt like a cramp in the morning of the 15th, so I told my boyfriend, I think the baby's coming today. And then he was like, okay, cool, we'll see. Luckily he was off, so we sat through that whole day, and nothing happened. The 16th, I had absolutely no pains right through the day. And then all of a sudden, right at about 9 p.m, I get this blow to the, like a blow to the stomach. And I'm like, wow, I think it's gonna happen. So I tell my boyfriend, baby, I think I'm starting like real contractions now. But of course they were like very mild. They weren't like extremely painful yet. So I tell my boyfriend, I think this baby's coming tomorrow morning. Let's pick my hospital bag now. So I tell my boyfriend we need to start packing. We need to start packing my hospital bag now. And so we do that. I take a shower because I'm thinking, what if I have to leave in the early hours of the morning? I don't know. So I take another shower. This is around about 10 p.m. at night. After the shower, I was like, oh my God, like the contractions are even stronger now. But I keep thinking, you know what? They're still not at a level whereby I feel this is me going into labor. So I tell my boyfriend, you know what? Now that my hospital bag and everything is packed, let's just get into bed, let's sleep. And then in the morning, we'll see how things go. Because right now, I'm feeling a stronger pain than before, but I don't want anything to happen at this point because it's like at night, you know? I don't know what I was thinking, but in my mind, I was just like, no, it can't happen now. Guys, I'm telling you, we got into bed, we switched off the lights, and then within 15 minutes, I was like, Kylie, no. I need to get to the hospital. I'm gonna need at least a pain injection, you know? So then, Nyanke, guys, we start packing up. We pack up, we have to wake up my firstborn, get her ready, pack her bag, and we were under the impression that they will probably have us in, like all of us. I don't know what were the COVID restrictions, but I do know that with us being back at level 1, I just thought they'd be less strict, but it wasn't the case. They wouldn't allow the baby in, so they wouldn't allow my husband in either. So I had to have them go back home. So I drove them back to the house, and then I drove myself back to the hospital, okay? And then I got admitted, and then I got there. So now it's about past 12 when I'm finally inside the labor ward and like settled down. But the pain is like so intense. So I tell this lady, one of the nurses there I'm like, please set up the pain injection for me because these contractions are very strong. And then so she's like, okay, we'll do that, but let me just examine you. So when she examines me, she's like, you're 7 centimeters. I'm like, no way. She's like, yes, you're 7 centimeters dilated. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I nearly put my husband in trouble, because what was he gonna do if I gave birth at home? That was gonna be so scary. So then they tell me like, I can't get the injection at this point. I'm very close to pushing. But guys, I was in such severe pain that I was literally begging them, like, just administer like a little bit, anything, just give me some sort of painkiller, please. So they actually gave me the injection, and then yeah, and then just as I was about to start going into labor, my gynae arrives. So okay, yeah guys, then we did the thing, pushed, and this time around I pushed out a 4.2 kg baby. And yeah, once again, healthy baby, bouncing baby boy. I was so shocked that the baby was that big, but even when he was in my stomach, he was definitely much heavier than his sister. His sister was 3.3 kgs, if I remember properly. Yeah, and then he was like 4.2 kgs, but I'm not even gonna lie. He liked fizzy drinks. I remember when I was pregnant, no matter how much I try and drink water or like cool drink, he would have a very strong craving for fizzy drinks, and I didn't know how to control it. But that was one of my pregnancy cravings, that I was just like, I don't know how to stop the baby wants a Coke or kind of like Fanta, like anything fizzy, you know. He enjoyed it, but I'm happy, because as much as I was drinking like fizzy drinks, I would definitely try and detox it out with like water. So I was still having my water, but no doubt about it, I was definitely having way more fizzy drinks during the pregnancy than what I usually have, because this baby, for some weird reason, just craved fizzy drinks. But yes, other than that, he's healthy, his skin is nice. That's what I was scared of actually with the fizzy drinks. I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't have terrible skin. He's got beautiful skin. He's got skin like his sister's, very smooth, very healthy. Everything is in order. And so yeah, my gynae discharged me once again the next day, because I gave birth naturally, didn't have any stitches. I was in okay condition to go home. Then the baby's pediatrician held up the baby, because apparently if a baby is above 4 kgs, it's hospital procedure to like have the baby checked out for his sugar levels. And you know, I was a bit upset, because my family, my fiance and my 1-year-old had come to fetch me around about 12, because that's when I was going to be discharged initially. And they were like, and I was just like, and so they were like, no, stay, and then hopefully they'll release you later on in the day. So I allowed them to continue monitoring the baby throughout the day, and the nurse kept telling me that the baby's sugar levels are stable. And then I just felt, you know what, I think it's okay for us to go home, and then if there's anything that arises, we'll just rush back to the hospital. But my mom was even here last night, and the baby is in stable condition. The baby's also been fine, but chances are my 1-year-old is overdue for her 12th month immunization, and so we just have to quickly have that done. So while we're gonna go and do that, we'll probably just have the nurse double check the new baby's sugar levels, just for, you know, precaution. But otherwise he's been doing so well, and we were in a position whereby we had to see each other all together. And so by me staying at the hospital longer, I felt that we're missing out on that family connection, you know. So yeah, so I came home, and my family even decided they had to come and see the child. So yeah, Milo and Donje, people were just happy and celebrating that, oh, the baby's healthy, the baby's big, the baby's beautiful, and it's a boy. And now I've got a complete set and I don't need to like have any more. I'm definitely not having any more. I think I'm done now. I hope I'm done. So yeah, what else can I say? Yeah guys, I'm gonna go back to something I said in one of my earlier videos, and those are the affirmations. Okay, I don't tell people this, but I do believe in them, that they might not work, they might work, but if you put yourself in a mental state of mind that allows you to be calm, it's easier to do something. Like, no matter how scared you are, like if you, for example, are afraid of heights and you have to cross a bridge and you're thinking, there's no way I'm gonna cross this bridge, it is so light, it sways, I'm gonna fall off. Or just the fear of having to look down and realizing realizing that you that high up in the sky could be like debilitating, you know. You might think, oh, I can't do this. But once you start listening to that voice in your head that says, no, you can, yes you will, no, everything's gonna be fine, you're not even scared of heights. That's the state of mind. There's nothing to fear here. You should step out of that state of mind and realize that you can do this. And that's what I always do with both pregnancies. You know, I listen to baby affirmations. Like I said earlier, you can download these anywhere, you can find them anywhere. And what I like to do is listen to the affirmations, and in between the sound where there's gaps, you know, I'll add, there'll be no pain, I will not have any complications. I put in my own words that will make me feel like I'm reassuring myself that everything will be fine. And now I don't know if it's that, or if it's just my genetic makeup, my anatomy allows me to. But with both pregnancies, I had absolutely no complications, you know. I gave birth naturally and had no stitches with both. And I'm just so thankful for that, because God knows what you can handle. And for me, like, just having a baby and also having to nurse myself back to health, I just wouldn't be able. I'm not the type, you know. And so I'm glad that I just experienced the pain guy one, and then it's over with, you know. And so okay, like, yeah, that is it, guys. That is my birth stories. I don't know what else I can say. Motherhood has been so, I don't know how to explain it. I really enjoy motherhood. I really enjoy this phase in my life. I really enjoy this chapter in my life. I would do anything for my kids. I'm literally at a point whereby my purpose in life is to make sure that my kids have a good life and that I can provide them with the best healthcare, the best education. But most importantly, I want to be a mother that understands and loves her kids and who will constantly provide a safe place in my home as a person, that I can always be their safe place in whatever situations they may encounter in their lives, that they know that they always have me to rely on. So it's so amazing that you can be a person and go about your life, and then you get to a point whereby it's a complete switch, whereby you almost just naturally take on the responsibility and accountability for your child because it comes natural. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but I really enjoy where I am, and I feel like this is gonna be one of my most fulfilling journeys, you know, of all the journeys in my life. So I really feel like motherhood is gonna be one of those fulfilling journeys. I pray to God that if you're a new mom, that He blesses us with the resources to provide for our kids up until they big, up until they can rely on themselves. So yeah, that is that, and I'm closing off this vlog here. I know it's gonna be a very long one, but I had to show you exactly what we did in prep of the new baby, and I just thought, you know, while I'm here, I might as well explain my birth stories, and yeah. So I think my next video is going to, my sister was like, the one time when we were like, I think when she was here with us, I think it was in December, we were just speaking in passing. She was like, what were your cravings this time? And so I was thinking about that, and then I realized, oh, that can actually be a video, so I can do like a chit chat mukbang pregnancy cravings type of video. So I think that's gonna be one of my next videos. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for my video for today. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.